Okay, we're going to look at angles and parallel lines. Now you know when lines are parallel and they're cut by a transversal, you have all these different pairs of angles. So if, this one is 50. You've got the one vertical from it, that's also 50. You have this one and this one. Those are corresponding angles. They're in the same compass points in the northeast. These two are alternate interior angles. They alternate and they're inside the parallel line, so they're both 50. This one would be 50. This one and this one alternate exterior. And then you've got all those sets of complementary angles, supplementary angles. So these two are supplementary because they are a linear pair. These two are supplementary because they're same side interior. These two are supplementary, again a linear pair makes a straight angle, and then those would all be filled in. So what you want to do is kind of look for those things as you're doing it. Corresponding angles look like this, same position, and those are congruent. Alternate interior, I say they're squeezed into the Z, and they're the same. And then your same side interior, those are the ones that are supplementary. Same side interior supplementary, and they're like inside this box. So if you look at this one here, this would also be 110 because it's corresponding, and this one here would be 70. You can do it as same side interior to this one or supplementary to this one. When you have something like this, it's helpful to make yourself a little auxiliary line in there. So this is 40, this must be 140 because those are supplementary, and 30, this must be 150. So these two together make 290, and the whole thing around would be 360, so I'm going to have to subtract there, and this one would be 70 degrees. You could also do it, if this is 40, this is 40, because there's your Z, alternate interior, and this would be 30, and 40 plus 30 is 70. Here's a parallelogram. So parallelogram, of course, has parallel sides in it, and one of the properties, as you've learned, is that the consecutive angles are supplementary. That's because they're same side interior. So 120, this would have to be 60. The opposite angles, you can think of it as same side interior here. This would be 120, but you'll find that the opposite angles in a parallelogram are congruent. So this one would be 60. This triangle has some parallel lines in it. So if this is 70, this would have to be 70. Those are corresponding. If this is 100, this is 100. So 70 and 100 makes 170, and subtracting from 180 is 10. So that one must be 10 degrees. You can look at it as a big one or the small one. Lots of different ways to go with this one. We got 150, so automatically here you can make this 30. Those are supplementary. Here's our Z. So this one must also be 30. Here's vertical angles. So this must be 100. That's 130, so this one must be 50. You know the angles inside a triangle add up to 180. You could also have found this one, 30 and 100 are 130, so this would be 50, and there's, again, another one. Now, some of the angles that are not, this one and this one are not same side interior because they're not formed by those parallel lines. And then this one here. So again, here are your parallel lines, this one and this one. So we're trying to find this piece here, it's same side interior, so we do 180 minus 94. So this one's 86 degrees. Now these two are not same side interior because these lines are not parallel. So we'd have to go from another direction. So this one's 66, but it's supplementary to this one because they're form a linear pair, they form a straight line. So let's see. So this one's 114, and then you could find the supplement to that, which would be 66. And you probably also notice we could do a Z, same side interior, alternate interior, and those would be 66.